Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Lynn and I'm Pretty Papercrafts 67, and today we're going to do some more Christmas. I've been working away on a Christmas journal and I've got another little Christmas notebook, and now today I want to do some shaker cards. Yeah, I love a shaker card. I love that interactive element of the little shakers. I hope that you can see that. There's some seed beads and some little foil Christmas trees in there. And they're just a really nice something different. You can write on the back of these. I do make them with corrugated cardboard, so you can write your message on there. But you could also take a card blank, like so, just an ordinary card blank, and you could just pop it straight on the front cover, just like that. And then you've got a card. I'm not sure at this stage exactly what I'm going to do with them, but whether I'm going to make them into cards. This one here was a shaker as well, but I did it in a different way, so there wasn't so much room for the shaker element. So I've just made that my focal piece on this little notebook. So yeah, there's lots of different ideas you can do with shaker cards. But I thought today I want to make a second one, so we'll just put one together on camera. Okay, so basically all I'm using for my shaker card is a piece of corrugated cardboard. I've pulled off that top layer of the cardboard and I've just squished it down quite flat. I've got my piece of acetate and I've got some Tim Holtz worn wallpaper in the Christmas. I think this was last year's Christmas, so I'm going to use those. And then I've just got some bits and pieces, some elements that I've got ready to go to build up my focal piece at the front. A lot of videos on shaker cards will probably all videos on shaker cards will use a double-sided tape. I don't have any, so I've improvised with corrugated cardboard strips. So I think we will just get in and get this done. I'll just pop these two pieces to the side for now. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this piece of cardboard, corrugated cardboard, with some patterned paper, just like that. So I'll just cut that to size and we'll get that one stuck down. I'll just grab my trimmer. Okay, I'm just going to cut those on those marks. That's one there, and one there like that. Now we might keep that one because that's a good one for when we're doing the frame. And really all I want to do with this one is just lay it straight down over the top of that like that. And I'm just going to grab, my tiger grip for that one, the Helmer's tiger grip. So I'm just going to, not a huge amount of glue, but I just want to get into some of those valleys in the corrugated cardboard as well as on the top. So I'm just going to run that along down through there. Just like that, and then I'm just going to place that, I don't know if that looks like more of the top, so I'll put that straight down there like that and just press it in really firmly. I want to get it into all those little grooves. A bit. Just like that sort of thing. Oh, just excuse me, I dropped my glue on the floor. Oh, there we go, sorry about that. All right, so once that is down, all we want to basically do now is to build a little box around that. Now, oh yes, I should have enough. Okay, now with the shaker card, it is very important to, when you're putting down your edging, and this is where a lot of other makers use double-sided tape for this. So if I had double-sided tape, that would probably be a way easier thing to use, but I don't, so I'm improvising. So all I'm going to do is just cut my strips, and it's really important, as I was just about to say, it's really important when you're creating your frame that all the edges will meet, because this is where your shaker bits are going to go inside, and if you have openings, they will just fly out everywhere. So I'm just going to go around and I'm going to build that up. Now this is a sort of a shallowy shaker, but if you had bigger objects that you wanted to put into your shaker, then you could make it a double height. You can make it as high as you want. So I'm just going to level that up with the bottom edge, and I'm going to work all the way around doing this same edging. I'm just going to mark off where I want to cut that. I might come back just a tiny bit more. Just like that. They're just a really fun little idea. Every year I try to make something for my family. Last year it was photograph Christmas tags. This year I think I'm going to do everybody a shaker tag, just instead of the traditional Christmas card. So they're a really nice idea and fun to do. Alright, so I'll just trim that one there. And I'm hoping, oh good, so I'll pop this one down. Like this. Just trying to keep it right to the edge there. Like that. And then we've just got to slot this little piece in here. So I think I will trim it off at about there. I might just go a little bit on the other side of that line. And see if that will fit in. Oh, very good. All right, just like that. So that's our shaker frame. I'll just level that up there. All right, and then see you've still got the back here to journal on if you didn't want to put it onto a card base. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, I'll just pop these things out the way, is we're going to take some shaker bits. Now I've got some seed beads, buttons. I've got some jewelry making, little things for jewelry making. I've got some little crystal domes, but I'm not sure for the height yet if all of these are going to work. So we'll just have a look in a minute. And I'm just pouring all of those in the middle there. Yeah, these little acrylic pieces might be too high. We'll have a look in a minute. I've even put some buttons in there. And then I've also just got some little foil stars and Christmas trees. So I might just grab some of the foil stars to put in there. If I can separate them. And we'll just put a couple of gold stars in there. But the sky's the limit. Sometimes less is more with the shaker card. Sometimes you can overfill them. I think that the one that I created earlier, this one, I've underfilled it, so that's why I'm going to just put a little bit more in this time and we'll just see if that's a bad choice or a good choice. So now once you've got your shaker pieces in and you're happy with them, as I said, I've got to test whether these little crystal bits are too tall. Then you want to grab your piece of acetate. Oh no, they might work. And we're going to pop that piece of acetate straight down over the top like that. So I'm going to glue around here. I'm going to try and stay as close to the edges as I can, because we want all of this to seal up really well. We don't want anywhere for these little shaker bits to be able to come out. All right, so that's my glue, and then I'm just going to lay my piece of acetate straight down over the top like that. And give that a chance to dry. Now I'm not going to shake it yet. We'll just give that a chance to dry. Now what I want to do is I want to cut some strips, and I'm going to use the green stripe. I think that looks nice. Does that look nice? Or would the red flowers look better? Oh, I don't know now. I haven't got quite enough height. Oh, I think we will. Yeah, I'm not going to second guess myself. All right, so our strips of cardboard measure about 3/4 of an inch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some strips at 3/4 of an inch, which is around about there. Around about there like that. And then they are going to lay straight over the top like that. So I'll cut. That one's a bit crooked. So I'm going to cut 4 because that one that I just cut was a little bit crooked. Okay. And then basically all we're going to do is stick the strip and that's a little bit short there, but it's too late now because it's already grabbed. That should be all right. So we're going to take our strip and we're just going to pop it down over the top like that. So again, I'm just going to grab my glue and I'm going to stick down on top of the acetate. And just pop my strip down. And I'm not going to get worried about direction of the stripes and all of that. If it's off a bit, it doesn't matter to me because it's Christmas and it's a bit whimsy and that's the way it is. So I'm just going to lay all my strips down. You could mitre your corners and all of that sort of thing, but I'm just going to do it dead easy and just go around like that. I just want to make sure that we are on the edges there. And put that one down. Oh, that one's a bit crooked, isn't it? That one's not playing the game. What have I done? It's not close to, so not close. I'm going to put that one to the side and we'll try that again. I didn't have it anywhere near the edge of my paper, so, edge of my shaker. So I'll do it that way. That's better. Like that. And then I'll just cut one more strip for that top section. If I can cut it. Bear with me, guys. Okay, and then we'll just put this one along the top there like that. All right, so that's our frame done. And now we just have to, I'm just going to give that a minute to dry. That one is crooked on the side there. I'm not happy about that. But, you know, we're going to cover that over anyway, so you probably won't see it. So, there's, oh, that's better. So there's our little shakers. Now, what I will say, because I'm using the corrugated cardboard, there are little holes in the side of the layer that we've just built up. So I'll grab some washi if you're using corrugated and you're having a try of these. Grab some washi and just go along the edges of your corrugated cardboard with some washi tape, and then that way your shaker stuff won't fall out. All right, so I'm just going to turn this upside down, and I'm going to grab my knife, and I'm just going to cut off these strips. My blade is starting to get blunt. All right, now we can bring that back around. See, little bits are falling out, but I've just got to go around and tape up those holes. But I'll do that off camera. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do, that's very off-center, that piece there. Just let me trim that one back a bit. Perfect. So now I'm just going to give that a bit of ink. Some definition, and I should have inked up those inside edges before I stuck them down. Just like that, and I'm just going to go around and just lightly ink through that centered part there just to take the white edge away. Alrighty. So now I've just, like I said, I've picked some elements. I've got a stamp sentiment there, and I've got these little doors that came in our mystery box this month from Paper Inspirations. I've got a Tim Holtz flower from the wallpaper, the Christmas wallpapers, and some little Kaiser Craft die cut type of things. And there's even a pair of bells that look cute, and I'm just layering up like that sort of thing. And then I've got the sentiment, which I'm not sure where I want to put it. On this one I put it kind of across the middle like that, so that one I want to sort of have about there. I do like that there, like that. And then we've got the doorway, and we've got bells. And I just love this stamp. So we're just going to do something like that just to really layer it up and make it Christmas. I'm just going to have a sip of my coffee. Okay, so simply, I'm just going to, I've inked all of those. I'm just going to ink up this one. This beautiful big holly spray. And then I'm just going to just put that there, and I think I do want my sentiment about there, I think. So I'm just going to stick the sentiment down first, and I just want to do my glue just a little bit on either side there and about there like that. And then we're going to just level that up. About like that. Okay, so now we've got our big holly, and I want to kind of put that across there like that. So again, I'll just put some glue down in that center. And I'll pop that straight down, about like that. And then we've got this doorway, and we've got the bells. I love the bells, and what I want to do with the bells is I want to put a grommet, oh not a grommet, eyelet, an eyelet in there just to add a bit of a metal element. And so I'm going to put those two together, I think, like that. If everything will play and cooperate. That there, put my eyelet in. Just like that. And then that can sort of sit there. And I just love this. This is a Papercrafts die cut, and I just think that looks sweet like that. Okay, so we will pop the house down. About there. And then our little postage stamp, which I've kept the, oh no, that's sewn in. I've kept my sewing strings really long and shabby on that one. And I'm just going to sort of put that about like there. Maybe. Bit of glue. And there you go. That's as easy as a shaker card can be. I've just got glue happening here. And then you've got all your pretty shakers inside. Just like that. So just something really simple and easy and interactive to make. And then, as I said, you can take a card blank. You can make one to fit the size of your shaker. This one here, this shaker is a little larger than this one. This one fits perfectly on the front of my card blank. And this one I could just easily make a card blank for it to sit on. But yeah, two little, just really easy, simple ideas that sort of are really cute. They make a difference. They're just really pretty. And again, you don't have to just do shakers for Christmas. You can make shaker cards for any occasion. So there you go. 2 shaker cards. It took us, I don't know, 20 minutes or whatever to make them, and they're just really fun. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope that everyone had a wonderful weekend. It's now Monday, and we'll see what this week brings. But in the meantime, please stay safe and well, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.